Hi mga Kalaagan! Ako si Kalaagan Fritz at ito ang Laagan sa Cebu. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel at Laagan sa Cebu and click the bell button for notification. Like our official Facebook page at Laagan sa Cebu. It's another pageant episode and another pageant queen na naman ang machichikahan natin sa araw na to. Help me welcome Queen of Cebu City who will be representing Barangay Dulju, Fatima. We have Miss Ellah, Freya, Lamosa. Hello.
Hello, Sir Chris. It's so nice to see you in person.
Oh, thank you.
You're very much welcome.
And how was the competition so far, if I may ask?
Yes, it was very interesting because we have prepared this so much since May, since we had our yes, of course, since we had our Sagala, the first activity, and then followed by our talent competition last June, and now we are already on the month for the coronation.
Oh, so it's a long competition,
yes.
No? Okay. Now, here at Laagan sa Cebu, we have these segments. The first segment that we have is the boiling question.
Oh, yeah.
But the question is, are you ready?
I am definitely ready.
Perfect. Now, there are boiling questions in front of us. I want you to pick one first and give it to me. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Okay. Your first boiling question is, as a trans or as a member of LGBTQ+, what is your greatest contribution to the society?
All right. When you hear the word LGBT community, what comes first in my mind is that there are very talented individuals. We are very resilient because no matter how hard life is, no matter all the hardships that we have experienced in life, we still keep going. We have experienced it firsthand, the discrimination, but that doesn't stop there. So me as a person, as a part of the LGBT community, I contributed not just in the LGBT community, but also in the straight community because I have participated in various non-governmental organizations. I am part of Vibes and Colors, which is an advocate for HIV. Also, I am fighting my own advocacy, which is transgender healthcare. I will gonna give you some information about my advocacy. It's actually very helpful to those young transgenders who are transitioning because as we all know that seeing a specialist, especially an endocrinologist here in Cebu or in the Philippines, is quite expensive. And by the help of my advocacy, transgender healthcare, we will be able to help our young transgender individuals to be guided well in transitioning and becoming who they really are as a person. And also transgender healthcare offers various services like preventative measures and diagnostic that can help them live a happier, at the same time, a healthier life.
Ah, I see. Interesting. So you have this certain advocacy na kahit bata pa sila, you can guide them through their transition.
Yes, sir, Fritz, because
interesting.
yeah, I am actually working firsthand in a medical account in a BPO. I've worked there 2 years already, and I have learned and I have realized that this is actually lacking in our LGBT community because healthcare is actually one of the fundamental rights of us Filipinos, and we deserve to have that.
Yes, absolutely. Healthcare talaga. Okay, now pick your next boiling question.
Here.
All right. Your next boiling question is, how would you describe positive discrimination?
Oh, that's quite interesting, Sir Fritz, because when I hear the word discrimination, there are actually a lot of negative thoughts that formulated in my mind because I have actually experienced it firsthand, not just in the straight community, but in reality. We are discriminated by our own community. That is actually the reality. And
nakasada, no?
yes. And you know what, Sir Fritz? What I want to give a message to the LGBT community is we should not compete to one another because we are fighting a one goal, and that is to be acknowledged and to be celebrated. Because we belong to the minority, and I hope that we will help hand in hand so that to rise above them all. And pertaining to your question about what for me is a positive discrimination, right? There are actually two types of discrimination. That can be the negative, or what we call direct discrimination. And there is also what we call an indirect or the positive discrimination. I guess you all know what negative discrimination is, because I guess most of us experience that one. Different type of discrimination that can be body shaming and bullying and everything. But again, positive discrimination for me is actually a type of discrimination or a form of discrimination that favors someone differently but treating them in a positive way. Just like, for example, in my workplace.
Yes.
In my workplace, there is actually a disabled person. And we actually know that he is not capable of doing that certain work because he is disabled.
Yeah.
So everyone wants him to play that role, and they all laugh. So it's indirect. So though they want that specific person to participate in that specific activity, but at the back on their mind, they know that that person is not capable.
Yeah.
So it's an indirect still discrimination.
I see, no? I learned something from it. Okay. All right. Now, pick your next boiling question. All right. Okay. Your next boiling question is, do you believe that being trans is a big mistake?
Oh, for me, being a transgender or being part of the LGBT community, Sir Fritz, is actually not a mistake. Yes. It is not a choice in the first place. It is a becoming.
I love that. It's a becoming.
I can still remember, I am actually a psychology major student. I am a third-year student now, as well as I am working also in the BPO industry full-time, both for student and as an employee. So yeah, we have actually tackled this one under our abnormal psychology subject. I can still remember it is stated actually in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Disorder. This book is actually stand as the Bible in psychology. So on the book, it is stated there that beyond 1973, homosexuality is considered to be a mental disorder.
Oh.
Yes, it is actually stated there. And you know what, as I have read that article for me, I have learned so much that it is actually a long fight. There are a lot of articles, theories that submitted that fought that homosexuality is not actually a mental disorder. So that is why I disagree about the question that being a transgender is not actually a mistake.
Correct. I agree.
Yes, it is a becoming.
A becoming. I love that one. Okay. I-post ko nga yan. Okay. Now, pick your last but not the least boiling question.
Okay.
Okay. How do you handle criticism?
Oh, yes, I have actually experienced different types of criticism. There are two types of the criticisms that can be constructive criticisms and destructive criticism. What we mean about constructive criticism is that it is actually depend on us on how we accept criticism.
Yes.
So constructive criticism for me is that it is very helpful for us to grow as a person, as an individual, because I believe in experiential learning theory, that we can actually learn something, that knowledge is perceived through experience and perception of a person. So for me as a beauty queen, I get a lot of criticisms, but it is very important to choose who you will get that specific criticism, because not all are capable of handling criticism. Constructive criticism, it is very helpful for us individual to grow in life, in different aspects in life that can be emotionally, mentally, and etc. And also destructive criticism, that is actually very rampant nowadays because it is very insulting. Yes, and that can be considered also as discrimination.
Oh, I see. Makalagan, ang dami kong nalaman ngayon, no? Thank you so much for those information, no?
You're very much welcome, Sir Fritz.
Okay, and before we proceed with our next segment, I would like to thank first our sponsor. I would like to thank Cebu Century Plaza Hotel for the accommodation. Thank you very much. And thank you also Timplora Dermatologica for always making me fresh, because I am Timplora Touch. Now let's lighten up, let's loosen up, because our next segment is the Fast Talk.
Oh.
Okay, are you ready?
I am ready.
Perfect. Fast Talk, hot or cold?
Hot.
O hindi, mate ka ba?
Hindi.
O hindi, madali ka bang ma-in-love?
Oo.
How many times do you take a bath?
Thrice a week.
Twice a week, okay.
For my hair.
No cell phone, no internet.
No internet.
One piece or two piece when it comes to pageant?
2 piece.
Walang tulog, walang kain.
Walang tulog.
Favorite pastime?
Oh, volleyball.
Island life or city life?
City life.
Travel or books?
Travel.
Sweet or spicy?
Spicy.
YouTube or Netflix?
Netflix.
Sex or chocolate?
Sex, of course.
Naman. Hashtag ng buhay mo.
Keep going.
Hashtag keep going. Alright. Okay, kindly please invite our Lagan sa Cebu viewers where we can follow you, your social media platform, and how we can support you for the upcoming Queen of Cebu City. Go ahead.
Okay, before anything else, Surface, I just want to to thank all the people behind my pageant career journey. I would like to personally thank to IDC, the Medical Dental Society, for my smile makeover, for my queenly smile makeover, especially to Doc Venice, Yvonne, Marian Yvonne, and Doc Dean Disabel. And also for aesthetics, I would like to thank Mommy Debs from VND Facial and Body Clinic. And also, I would like to personally thank my mommy, Joshi Freya. Thank you so much for the love and support. And of course, I would like to invite you all to support me in my Queen of Cebu City journey this coming 29th of October, and that will be held in Mariners Court in Plaza. And yes, please do follow me and add me on Facebook. It's Ellah Freya Lamosa, and keep updated. See you there.
Alright. Once again, makalagan, our Queen of Cebu City, Ellah Freya Lamosa, who will be representing Barangay Dulju, Fatima.
Yes.
And also, congratulations and good luck on your competition.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're always welcome. And also, don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel at Lagan sa Cebu and click the bell button for notification. Like our official Facebook page at Lagan sa Cebu. You may also follow me on my TikTok account, Instagram, and Facebook at Fritz Gerald Alcaraz. Once again, ako si Kalaagan Fritz nagsasabi, stay safe, be a responsible Kalaagan, and this is Laagan sa Cebu.